You know what really grinds my gears? Social media expectations. Because I think that social media expectations are stupid and they only exist because the internet allows them to. And it is usually because of anonymity or insecurities being thrown at other people because they need to be thrown at other people as they cannot face their insecurities themselves. These people that are spreading these social expectations, and therefore they obviously project these and make other people feel bad, especially in a world where teenagers already have growing pressure on them due to economic crashes, wars, conflicts, and other pressure, even regarding race, and just the pressure of growing and becoming an adult and starting to pay taxes. If you were to go on any social media platform that offers short form content, and like especially TikTok being one of these ones that have been really growing since the 2020 lockdown era, you would see a multitude of content that puts pressure on you. This content could genuinely be anything, ranging from harmless videos that just bring awareness to minorities, all the way up to teenagers expected to have a stable job, high experience in sex, and being genetically gifted just to get a girlfriend at 16. That's why I'm going to sort of talk about two different things today, which is social media trends on looking better and dating preference, because I think those are the two most probable ones when it comes to insecurities than social expectations. Well, when it comes to Looksmaxxing, it's kind of like I guess I tend to look at it from a point of view as being a guy, because I am also a teenager, alongside the addition of being single for a while. This sort of content eventually stumbles in its way into your feed, no matter what you do, no matter if you're single or not, no matter if you're a guy or a girl. Eventually, you're going to see one of these Looksmaxxing, black pill, or whatever they're called, these sorts of edits, these sorts of videos, these sorts of influencers. Now, don't get me wrong when I say this. I don't think I'm a bad looking guy, and I genuinely don't think neither me or, but even though I'm not a bad looking guy, I genuinely don't think either me or any other person could achieve such standards that these Looksmaxxing influencers are pushing in a natural way. And this is obviously scary because at the point where you can achieve such standards, it becomes very unnatural. You have to use surgery, you have to use these sorts of unconventional methods to get more attractive, and then this eventually devolves into the Mandela effect and makes you look more scary rather than conventionally attractive, in my opinion. I feel like this is a very big issue because the best of the best is slowly becoming the norm, especially with these videos running so rampant. Someone who was conventionally attractive not even half a decade ago would now be considered to below a 6 in modern society if this society was run by these Looksmaxxing gurus. And this obviously sets dating expectations off the charts. Like, it is obvious that conventionally attractive people will land a guy or a girl much faster than not being attractive. And I solemnly believe that's because of the effect of first impressions. If you and a girl or a guy hit it off on the first impression, your personalities click, you two are sharing a few drinks and are having a good time, I genuinely don't think there's any sort of way your looks would get in your way unless you're borderline unattractive so much that it makes you look like a criminal, or your unattractiveness is due to other complications like hygiene, mental health, and other things. The biggest thing where attractiveness shines from is confidence. And I think that no matter how beautiful you are, or if you are missing confidence, you will not be able to have a relationship. Because the moment you start second guessing yourself, and the moment you lose interest in your own self, is when you lose the interest of the partner. Not when they start measuring your receding jawline, because I don't think they ever will. I don't think looks are that important. But on the flip side of the coin, there's also dating preferences and advice, where these women who are much older than their teens now are going around in social media and teaching other women that they should be looking for certain things such as money, height, attractiveness and are completely skipping over things such as personality, such as whether you actually like them or not. And I think this is also a very scary plague that is affecting more of the feminine side of the community. If Looksmaxxing is more tend towards males and men, this is really affecting the sort of female and feminine side of the community, because not only are men scared to talk to women because they don't believe they're conventionally attractive, women are getting even more selectively picky with who they pick because of these unexplainably high standards that are being drawn out to them by these women that have been way past what it feels like to be a teenager. Teenage love and the concept of teenage love does not exist anymore, especially because everyone's trying to be so mature all the time. And I believe that all of this jumbles up into one big mess of a problem that could only be fixed if we all came together and just sorted out our indifferences. That is the only way this problem could even be fixed. It's gotten so bad to the point where people are taking their own lives just because they don't believe that they're conventionally attractive. And, well, at that point, you really have to start second guessing yourself. Like, is what I'm doing truly right? Is what this influencer is saying truly correct? And I just wanted to talk about this because it's been pissing me off, and I believe it is a topic that's quite relevant. I believe that a lot of people are talking about this right now, and I believe that that's just about it. This is the first video I'll be uploading to this channel. If you enjoyed this kind of relaxed commentary, please consider commenting or even liking this post. It would be very appreciated. Until next time.